Good morning. Debra and Bandit here. This is day 5 of my travels, but I'm going to share with you about New Mexico and what I ran into there because I didn't know anything about that on the news or anything. I did not know that a lot of it was shut down and it just wasn't good. So I ended up driving all the way through New Mexico. This is the morning of day 5 of my travels. And I'll share that with you, and then in upcoming videos I'll show you what the other states look like. But since I drove all the way through New Mexico and wasn't planning to, it was late last night when I got into Arizona and I came to familiar territory in Flagstaff, and I'm going to try to find some boondocking for today and rest a day before going on. But I pulled into Cracker Barrel last night, and not too long ago, my friend Aja and her friends that she's running with camped here, or spent the night here. They didn't camp here, spent the night here, and the parking lot was empty. But last night when I pulled in, I had to fight to find a parking space. There were only 3 spots available in the entire parking lot. And I know when Aja and them got here, it was empty. But it's thinned out a lot this morning, but I'm going to drive around and show it to you. And then I also, just because it was so crowded here at Cracker Barrel, I went down the street to Walmart. And I know last time I was in Flag, they were having trouble at Walmart, people abusing it like they always do. And they were shutting it down and not letting people park overnight there because people were camping there instead of parking overnight and moving on. And I went there and there was not a single vehicle of any kind anywhere in the entire parking lot. So I came back here to Cracker Barrel and spent the night, and we're going to go try to find boondocking. And if I find it, I'll show you that at the end of the video, and stay tuned for what happened to me in New Mexico. It was outrageous. Bendito, you ready to go find a camp? Huh? You ready to go find a camp? Good morning, everybody. You guys, I have had more trouble getting gasoline on this trip, and I'll tell you about that horror in New Mexico in a moment. But I am in Arizona right now, and I'll tell you about the other states that I passed through on my next video. But gasoline out here is $1 more than it was in Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, or Texas. And for example, I crossed the street. Bandit, are you wondering who Mama's talking to? Across the street, they don't take credit cards. You have to go inside. I'm like, nope, not doing that. So I come over here to Chevron, and it worked fine, but it's $1 more, like I said. And in Texas, the last gas station that I went to, I pulled up to the pump, and there were these people in a domestic fight, and she ended up throwing a punch at the guy, and before I could even get the car started or the van started and go around to another island. Got to that island and my credit card wouldn't work. They wanted me to go inside, and I was running low, so I had to get gas. So I went to another island and it worked there. But I don't know what it has been about gas on this trip. Stay tuned. We found a boondocking place. I am so happy. I have been here before. I've camped with a lot of friends here. My first time here was with Bob Wells and his then girlfriend Judy, and we camped here before the summer of 2016 RTR. And then after that is where I camped with, I believe Robert came here for a while too in that year, 2016. And down the road from here is where my friend Marcia ran over her teeth. Not kidding. That was a funny story. I'll tell you sometime. But anyway, this is like homecoming, and I'm so glad to be here, and I miss this kind of camping so much. And I'll show you around camp after I tell you about New Mexico and my perils there and why I'm giving you a travel advisory. Bendito, you want to go see camp? Yeah, let's go see camp. I cannot begin to describe to you how much I love boondocking in remote areas. I'm about to fix myself some lunch. I've already fed Bandit, of course, and then I'm going to take him for a walk before settling in to do some work. That's our backyard. Love it so much. took a walk with Bandit and I'm out picking up trash. And I thought this was trash, but it's not. It's some sort of marker and it says '07. Right in the middle of the forest in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. Bandit and I are just waking up. I am so tired, you guys, from all the travel. We really did do 7 states in 6 days, and it was pretty grueling. And I hope you've enjoyed those videos. We spent the weekend before moving on in the forest outside Flagstaff, and it was quite lovely. And I woke up this morning and it was 39 degrees outside, and I curled back up under the covers, and I'm just now getting up, and it is 92 in the van, so it is time to open up. Well, everybody, we didn't get to stay the whole weekend in our Shangri-La forest because of the pine pollen. It is killing me. So we are packing up and heading on to Pahrump a couple of days early. By the time you see this, I will probably already be there. But I just wanted to share with you that we're packed up and we're gone. It's not COVID, it's allergies. The wind is kicking my butt, you guys. It is blowing so hard. Okay, I've already stopped once and lowered my fans because I don't have them on or open, but the wind is so strong. It keeps knocking my vent fans in my ceiling open, and I keep having to pull over and shut them. This is crazy. Entering Nevada, stay-at-home orders in effect. Self-isolation for 14 days when entering the state. So I went to Walmart this morning and I wore my mask. My viewer and friend and patron Ann made that for me. Thank you, Ann. And I will sterilize it and put it in the sun. And I have to tell you a story about this hand sanitizer. I know that we all know about the empty shelves and the bare shelves, and there's no difference. I have not been physically in a store since early March, so 60 days. And I was 47 days in self-isolation, stay at home, shelter in place with my friends Chuck and Letty, and we did online ordering and delivery only. So I had not been in a store, but I knew the stories. But I got there, by the way, when the doors opened, and within 15 minutes, all the meat and all the paper goods were gone. So if you get to a store, make sure you go to what you need first and do it like when the doors open. That's my advice. And my hands are clean. I wash my hands. In fact, they're so dry, they're starting to bleed and crack a little bit. So I promise you my hands are clean. They might not look like it on film. But let me tell you about this little jewel. So they had a sign up, one per household. So I got me one and I got one for a friend, and I got to the cash register and she goes, no, you can only buy one. And I said, well, the other one truly is for a friend. I mean, I figured it would be okay. I wasn't trying to cheat. I really was getting it for a friend. And she goes, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And I said, that's okay, I understand. And I mean, I wasn't about to give her a hard time, and I appreciate all the workers like we all do. And so I said, well, when I finish checking out, can I then buy it on a different ticket? And she started whispering. She's like, oh no, I can't do that. I'll get in trouble. And I'm like, that's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. I just wanted to ask. No problem. She's like, yeah, we've had other cashiers that do that, and then they get in trouble, and I don't want to get written up. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. And then I realized we're in Walmart whispering about hand sanitizer. And half the people in Walmart had masks on, half did not. Half the workers had masks on, half did not. It just was an insane experience. I got the next to last roll of paper towels. There was only about 10 toilet papers left, and I got the last of the hamburger patties, and I just got for myself and a friend, and so I wasn't hoarding at all. It's not like I got the last of them. I got 2 packages of hamburger patties, my 1 thing of paper towels, and my 1 thing of toilet paper, and my 1 Germex.